Hi folks, it's Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team with Century 21, here today with another market update. First, I want to start off by wishing everybody a great 2025. I hope it's healthy and a prosperous one for all of you. Unsettled times ahead, but you never know. Ottawa always tends to come out in a good spot. So what are we going to look at? Well, going forward, when we look at the market, because we're into a new year, you're going to get all sorts of media companies looking at the market, making suggestions, and so on. Now, keep in mind, the media prefer negative, not positive. So most of the real estate information you're going to get on TV or the radio is going to tend to be negative. When you look at what the various real estate boards and the real estate companies, the big ones, Century 21, Remax, Royal LePage, and so on, they always come out with their predictions at the beginning and end of the year and every month or down the road and so on. They're always positive. All right. So what you've got to do is sort of slice between the positive and the negative and try and get the real facts, the truth that's out there. It's one of the reasons I do these videos. They're factual. There's a lot of statistics and so on in them for you, but it's the real numbers. There's no phony baloney, as I like to say. So now when we look at what's happening in the Ottawa region, we have a brand new MLS system that all the different boards out here have adopted. So this will change how some of these videos are done. Some of the information that I would give you is less available, and in some cases there's more information that I can give you. So it's going to, over the next 2-3 weeks or months, it's going to change a little bit, and some areas will probably get dropped from the videos I do simply because there's not enough information on them. So keep that in mind going forward. And again, as I always say, who you use really matters. And I would love to apply for the position of helping you to buy or sell a home. Looking at my resume here, what can I tell you? 21 years, actually more than that, of experience now. I've done a lot of real estate over the years, so I do know what I'm doing. In addition to that, I'm also a certified seniors real estate specialist, a certified seller specialist, and a certified real estate negotiation expert. 3 important categories if you're buying or selling a home. Now, I also do a free market evaluation for those that need it. Again, no phony baloney, absolutely no gimmicks. All you got to do is listen to some of the advertising out there, and if it sounds too good to be true, I know what my parents taught me. I don't know about you folks. All right, so let's get into what we're going to look at right now. Let's get into this area. All right, so let's get into the numbers here for Osgoode and Greeley. We'll start off with Osgoode. This is a great community, definitely within easy traveling distance of downtown Ottawa, and fairly popular for that reason. So the sales in Osgoode in 2024 amounted to 33, the exact same number as last year, so no change in the volume of sales. The average price in Osgoode, $655,000, so that is up 1.2%. So again, within that margin that what we normally see for an Ottawa market. So 1.2, that's pretty much normal. Months of inventory, the number of months it would take for every house on the market in Osgoode to sell and so on, which tells us the type of market it is 2.5 months. So this means Osgoode is still in a seller's market. They've not shifted. They're still in that seller's market. So good news for people who are planning to sell. Now, how does the Osgoode market break down, though? Because that's where things get a bit more interesting. So if you're looking for a home under $500,000, there were 13 sales in Osgoode in the past year, which is pretty good numbers. There are a lot of older homes, especially along the main street and just immediately off of the main street there. So that's good. So 13 homes under 500,000, 5 to 700,000. We had 7 houses sell. And here's the other one. Over 700,000, there were 14 sales. So Osgoode is definitely doing very well price-wise, and that price, as you can see, is crawling up there. Now looking at Greeley, Greeley's numbers are substantially different to Osgoode. Total sales in Greeley, 108 last year. So that's up 20%. So they did much better this year than they were doing last year. Average price in Greeley basically works out to $1 million. So this is down 6.7% from this time last year. Now, when you look at the average price for Greeley, you also have to consider what's sold in there. Greeley is not all just great big $1 million homes. There's lots of other properties and price ranges in there. So the months of inventory for Greeley, 4.0. So we're looking at a balanced market in Greeley. Now let's look at the action. We go back to what I just said. What is selling in Greeley? Because that's going to impact on the average price. So under 700,000, there were 38 sales. So when you stop and think of Greeley, we always think great big $1 million homes. No, there's lots of smaller homes. There are also some very nice mobile home parks as well. So they pull the prices down as well, the average price down. They're excellent properties, but they do pull that average price down. So the action again, under 700,000, 38. Between 700,000 and 1 million, 33. And over the $1 million mark, 42 sales. And that's normally what we think of when we think of Greeley. But if you look at those numbers, 71 homes out of the 108, right, were below the $1 million mark. So 2/3 of the houses that sold in Greeley in 2024 were below $1 million. Something to keep in mind if you're looking at Greeley as a potential place to move to. So that's the numbers for Osgoode and Greeley. If you've got any questions, 613-552-0851. You can call or text. So that's it for now. And for these particular towns, we do several other towns. It's well worthwhile for you to check them out as well and compare how your town is doing to them. Gives you better ideas to the overall market. And remember, who you use really does matter. Please like, share, or comment. Have a great day.